Hey, I thought I would just record a video of this little strength workout that I tend to do once or twice every week. I feel like it really helps keep me strong with no equipment, helps with my running. So I really like it. It's super easy, and I've been doing it for a really long time. So I just thought that maybe I would perhaps share that with you guys. So we're going to start off with just some bicycle crunches. And we're going to do 15 per side, so 30 total. So just laying down on your back, placing your hands under your head, not cranking on your neck. Your elbows are open wide. Just bringing your knees up, extending one leg out, leading with your shoulder, not your elbow. We're not just cranking. We're really twisting the body here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sometimes I go up to 30 of those, but I'm not going to do that today. But it's always an option if you want to. Next, we're going to do push-up to plank. So these get pretty hard. I'm not exactly what I would call strong in the upper body. So anyways, so you're just going to get into, go maybe to the side a little bit more, into just a nice plank, strong upper body, keeping not lifting your butt up in the air, not letting your back sway down, just a nice long body. We'll do a push-up into a side plank, push-up into a side plank. We're going to do 25 total. So that was 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, starting to get hard, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I gotta take a breather. Stretch the arms out just a little bit. Okay. Last 10. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5 more, 21, 22, 23, 24, last one, 25. And then I like to sit back in a little child's pose to stretch the arms out. That's a really great one for the arms, the shoulders, the chest, the core. That's just a good overall exercise. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna do just like a back bridge. So I'm just gonna lay down on my back. Sure I can see myself here. With my arms just resting down by my side. Pushing up into a bridge and just lifting one leg straight out and then lower and come up, really pushing through the heel of that grounded leg. We're going to do 15 per side. Five more on this side. And coming down, that really works the glutes on that grounded leg, which runners do tend to have weak glutes unless they work hard on them. So we'll push back up into a bridge, extend the opposite leg out long, and just lower and push up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bring it down. I like to bring my knees in just for kind of a little hug. Stretch those glutes back out. Let's see here. Ab scissors. So we're going to be on our back again for this one. Maybe tucking your hands underneath the buttocks just to kind of provide a little bit of support. It just kind of helps encourage the lower back to stay on the ground. So we're just going to do some scissors, horizontal scissors and vertical scissors, 15 in each direction. So we'll lift our head up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we're going to change to vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's it for those. Now we're actually just gonna hold a plank for 60 seconds. A prone plank down on our forearms. A plank is a really great exercise that really works the whole core and the upper body, because you're working your shoulders and your arms too, holding yourself up there. So I'm gonna get my timer going on my phone here. We're going to hold this for 60 seconds. So this one is a forearm plank. Again, you want to make sure your butt's not up in the air and you're not sagging in your back. That's hard on your lower back. So we're just going to hang out here. Just hold it. You can always add some movement in this if you wanted to add a little more challenge. Sometimes I like to drop the knees down. You can sway the hips from side to side. I'm just going to hang out here for a minute today. Make sure too that your gaze is staring just kind of slightly in front of your hands, not tucking your chin, not raising your head up. That puts strain on the neck. About 20 more seconds here. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Sometimes I even incorporate in between other exercises, like a minute plank, just to kind of maybe get 3 or 4 of those. But I'm not going to do that during this video. Let's see here. The fire hydrant. This is really great for hip strength, but also hip mobility. So we're going to come to just kind of a tabletop position. So your shoulders are over your wrists and your hips are over your knees. We're going to do a fire hydrant, meaning kind of like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. I think that's kind of why that this exercise has that name. But anyways, we're going to do 15 per side. So I'm going to start with the right side. We're just going to raise that knee up out to the side for 1, trying to keep the core of your body straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Maybe just sit back for just a second. That is really good for the mobility in the hips. So then we're just going to turn and do the same thing on the other side, making sure your alignment is correct. Your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees. And we're just going to do the same thing on the other side, just lifting that leg out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And sit that back for just a second to stretch those hips out just a little bit. And this next one I kind of find to be one of the hardest ones in this little series. But we're going to start in a side plank, and we're actually going to lift our top leg 10 times on each side. So first we're going to come up into a side plank, trying to have your shoulder over your wrist. Not if you go too far over your wrist, you kind of put unnecessary stress in the shoulder. So trying to, and watching this video, I can kind of make sure my alignment is good. So just coming up onto the side, into your side plank, and let's lift that top leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll that wrist out a little bit. It's always hard on my wrists for some reason. And let's just do the same thing on the other side, getting your alignment set up. I find that kind of bending my knees and grounding my feet about where I think they're going to be when I come up is just kind of a good way to get myself set up in that side plank. You could absolutely do this with your knee down on the ground also, if coming all the way up into the full expression is a little too much. All right. So coming up into that side plank, let's lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming back down, rolling that other wrist out. Okay, now this is, these are kind of donkey extensions, I guess I call them. So coming into a tabletop position, it's almost kind of like in my yoga classes, I call them actually tiger movements. So I don't really know what the difference is here, but so coming into a tabletop position, checking our alignment, making sure our shoulders are over our wrists and our hips are over our knees. We're just going to extend one leg out behind, and let's extend the opposite arm out front. And let's just bring that knee in towards the elbow to meet, and extending out long. We're going to do 15 on each side. That's 2. Moving nice and slow here. 3, working the core, working the arm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trying not to sink down into that shoulder. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Coming back to center, maybe rolling that wrist out just a little bit. And then let's come back into our tabletop. We're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. 15. Extending the leg out long behind and the arm out front. Bringing them together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Okay. Now we're gonna find ourselves back down on our backs for just some classic V-ups. So laying down on your back, legs extended long, arms overhead. We're gonna exhale as we come up, just because exhaling as we exert just helps us just move a little more efficiently. So on an exhale, we're gonna come up, into a V, and then down. 2, and we're gonna do this 15 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. Last one. Those are hard. Okay, we have 2 more exercises. So this next one is, it's like a knee thrust. I kind of call it prone, center, and across. I don't know what it's really called. But basically, we're gonna start out in just a full plank up on your hands. And we're gonna do 5 sets of what I call prone, 5 sets of, and by prone, I mean bringing the knee in towards the nose. We're gonna do 5 sets of bringing the knee kind of over towards that elbow or tricep. And we're gonna do 5 sets of bringing the knee across the body over towards the other elbow. So we end up doing a total of 15, I had to do the math, 15 on each side, or 30 total. So these actually get a little bit tough. So we're gonna find ourselves in a plank. So I'm gonna do the prone ones first, doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are great. They really work your core, obviously, because it's a type of plank, but it also works your arms, and especially the one where we bring our knee across our body. That really works the outside of the arm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take just a little baby break. And come back up into a plank, and we're going to do those where we bring the knee across the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's it for those. Those last ones really work the obliques too. Those are, I really love those exercises. Okay, so we have one more exercise, but it's kind of a ladder down push-up. So I'm gonna show you like the first round, but then I'm not gonna keep you here for all of that because it'll take just a little bit. But this is our last exercise, so that's good. So we're gonna actually start with 10 push-ups, and then we'll take a tiny break, and then 9 push-ups, tiny break, 8, 7, 6, 5, all the way down to 1. So as you can see, that ends up taking a little bit of time. I've never done the math as to exactly how many push-ups that is, but I'm sure it's a good number of them. So we are going to, I'll show you the first round of the 10 push-ups, and then you can complete the rest of them on your own, and I will do the same. So coming up into a plank position, we're going to do 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I suggest you take a tiny break, maybe 30 seconds, not any more than that. Just let your arms recover a little bit, and then hop right back in there and do your 9 and continue on down until you hit 1. So I hope you found this video helpful. Like I said, these are exercises. We've been doing this for about 21 minutes, and it's taken me a little longer than normal today because I've just been kind of talking through it. So I would say on average it takes about 20 minutes to do this set of exercises. I think it's great for anyone. I think it's especially great for runners. It's just a nice, super quick and easy, no equipment needed workout you can do anywhere, in your basement, in your living room, in a hotel room. So bookmark it and give it a try. Let me know if you do. Thanks.